think we're working. We are live. We're recording. That's good. Right, let me know if there's any issues. And don't troll me. You love the role on Discord? You're welcome. It was, I think it was Indigo's suggestion, so if you see Indigo, thank him. It was a fantastic title. Right, where do we get to on this? We are... Inform Constantine about the sanctuary. I think he knows. I have a sneaky suspicion Constantine was the one who followed us into this sanctuary and violated it. That's what we're going to do. Yeah, we've discovered that our stepbrother, or whatever he is to us, is actually the evil overlord and responsible for the destruction of our island. I think. We're going to find out soon enough. Fake cousin. I think that's what he is. I don't know how sort of whether he is intentionally evil, greedy, grasping and hell-bent on destruction, or whether it's just accidental, if you know what I mean. He wants to get better and he's accidentally sort of fallen into these ways. I guess the story will tell us. And I'm looking forward to seeing the end of this game. Hopefully tonight. Now that I was planning to get started early, we've had a little bit of a setback. But hopefully we might get it finished tonight. We've got a good few hours, so we'll see. Power corrupts. It does indeed. Just look at all the current crop of politicians all around the world.
My dearest cousin, I'm so glad to see you.
Anyway,
You're
cheers.
Right on time. We have visitors, and your advice would be most welcome. Let me introduce you to the emissaries of the Bridge Alliance and Teleme. Seeing them both in the same room is rather surprising, isn't it? But please, Your Excellencies, explain to us what brought you here.
Sire, I have come to humbly request your help. We have been sustaining terrible attacks.
Really? Are the natives behind this again? Unless it is those traitors of the Guard.
We aren't sure, but it is almost certain that the natives are involved. Governor Burren is hoping that you could send him your cousin, as well as some troops.
Screw them,
It would
guys.
seem that we are in a similar situation, sire. Our city has been sustaining terribly violent assaults, and our losses are great. Our Mother Cardinal is begging you to send her some help as soon as possible.
Dear allies, knowing that you are in such a delicate situation fills me with sorrow. However, the size of our troops has greatly reduced after the horrific attempt at a coup. Regarding sending my cousin, he's already very busy undertaking a mission of the utmost importance.
Doesn't sound very
Without
sincere.
even mentioning the fact that what you described fills me with fear for his life, which is most precious to me.
I don't like this.
No.
Well,
I really don't see how I could be of assistance
I
to
don't
you.
trust this, I should say.
Constantine, we cannot remain deaf to the call of our allies. I'm sure I can find time to go and evaluate the situation.
I would love to accompany you, but my people are being wrongfully accused.
Yeah, I suspect.
I am certain of it.
I
and
think I
want
know
to
who
prove
it is.
Very well, my dear. You know I cannot refuse you anything. But remember how urgent it is for this antidote to be found. We're so close to it now.
Are we?
Don't worry about it. You know how important this mission is to me.
Well, this audience is coming to an end. Your Excellencies, inform your governors of my cousin's arrival. I hope that you realize how grateful you should be to him.
Absolutely, sire. And we thank you both for receiving us.
May the Enlightened always keep you in his divine blessing.
Yeah, I don't believe these. Well, I don't believe Constantine at all. He sounded like he was full of shit, I think is the phrase I'm looking for. Wouldn't you be a bit angry if you had a tree growing out of your head? Yeah, I guess I would. I don't know what's going on with that. That's like, that is a weird thing that's going on. I'm not quite sure what the story and lore behind that's supposed to be. And if I'm born of these natives, why don't I have trees growing out of my head? Does Siora? No, she doesn't. Oh, maybe okay. Maybe it's only when you do that mind meld with the god or whatever. Let's go and talk to this this doofus. You have trouble finding sympathy for them? Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
Constantine,
My dear cousin.
Hey.
I'm always happy to see you.
Is in front of the
What
window a
news
minute
do you
ago.
bring?
Okay, we've got to tell him
I
this.
finally managed to enter the sanctuary at the heart of the island. and I was able to talk with Enon Miel Frictamen.
How marvelous! Tell me about it.
The sanctuary is heavily protected. Only a High King can open it.
I remember you saying that Vimbar's death wasn't going to help us. How did you fix this problem?
I had to interfere in the natives' elections and earn the trust of the pretender who seemed to be the best choice.
You really are an outstanding diplomat. My father is an old, bitter man, but he was right about you. Tell me, who did you choose?
Deirdre,
I feel
Queen of the village of Vedlug. She's quite the radical warrior, but she's a strong leader.
like we're being
I'm
used.
certain that you have made the right choice. And then what did you do?
I was able to enter the sanctuary. It was an incredible experience.
It had to be. Oh, how I envy you. Entering the most secret places on this island, talking to a god. What does he look like? Is he some kind of very old and very powerful Donegad?
No. In fact, I spoke to an extremely large tree. As strange as it may sound.
Fascinating. And I thought that gods were always old bearded men. Did he tell you where the Malachor was coming from? Is it a curse that he cast upon the first settlers?
No. According to him, we are responsible for the emergence of the Malachor. By exploiting the earth so much, we have poisoned it. And the disease has contaminated us through the water that we drink and the plants that we eat.
Strange, and yet it seems plausible. So, there wouldn't be an antidote?
He says that the earth can be healed. That his children know how to do it. I suppose he was talking about the Donegada. He also said that by healing the earth, we would heal those who live on it.
This is a fascinating revelation. It won't be easy for our neighbors to accept it, however. I'm afraid that even my father might receive it with skepticism. Did he tell you anything else?
Reveal everything or say nothing regarding the warning about... important choice. I don't know what to do. Keep that to ourselves or tell him that he's the thing at risk. Say nothing.
No. But it's true that the conversation ended abruptly. An intruder had managed to sneak into the sanctuary, and we had to flee to evade the wrath of its guardians.
An intruder, you say? Then I guess this sanctuary isn't that heavily protected. Your work really is exemplary. The entire continent should be thanking you.
He sounds so
Is there anything you would like to tell me?
insincere. So insincere.
I must take my leave.
Take care, and come back soon.
The thing is, he's always sounded a little bit like that, a little bit aloof. And I don't know whether it's like it's intentional in the voice acting that he's supposed to be, that he's actually a really bad dude and he's lying to us, or whether it's just not great voice acting and it's not intentional at all. I can't decide. Cue dramatic music. I don't know if I made the right choice there, folks. I guess only time will tell. So where are we going? Talk to the governor of San Mateus. Back to our house first. We've got to choose which one of these we're going to go and see. I don't suppose it matters, really. But we are going to have a different crew with us. If we're going to San Mateus, I think I want Ciora. I think I want the native perspective on this. Yeah, let's go San Mateus. So we're going to take Ciora. Oh, Ciora and Petrus? Oh, I'm set up already then. Didn't realise Petrus was with us. Yeah. Let's go and see how this plays out. Are my decisions that influential on the future? I think that one might have been. I do know there's various endings to this game. And the decisions so far that we've made, I chose which of the 3 islanders became the High King, or Queen in this case. And I've decided not to tell him everything I know about his situation. And I'm pretty sure my cousin is going to be the bad guy that needs to be dealt with at the end of the game. I strongly suspect it anyway. But honestly, I don't know how much more influence my decisions will have. It's only a hunch. I don't actually know. Possibly a lifetime of resentments manifesting now that he's getting powerful. It sounds like it. It sounds like he's always resented his father. Always. So this sounds like some sort of big power trip revenge quest for him, doesn't it? And I suspect he was the one who followed us to see the god, because I can't think of anyone else who it could have been. But we shall see. We may be wrong.
Sir de Sade, seeing you is a genuine relief.
Your emissary informed us that you were in need of our help.
Indeed. She must have told you that we were being attacked. We are sustaining the relentless assaults of furious animals.
Animals again.
Which some people believe to be sent by the demons of the island.
Some people? So you're not certain that's the case?
We were mistaken when we thought them responsible for the Malachor. I became more cautious. But no matter where these attacks come from, our men are becoming exhausted. One of our outposts to the east has sent us a distress message. They won't hold much longer. I beg you, you must go to their aid. Maybe they can help you find out where these beasts come from.
I will go there and meet them. I hope to make it in time.
I am infinitely grateful, Your Excellency. You have proved your efficiency many times already. I am certain you will put an end to this.
I must leave you.
Naturally, Your Excellency.
I've got to say, these San Mateus lot and the Cardinal Mother, they're a lot more amenable than the Bridge Alliance are. I know they've got all sorts of... Well, they did have all sorts of bad eggs amongst the Inquisitors and the missionaries. But I think they're sorted out, and their leader actually completely agreed with me that they were being unreasonable and dealt with them. Unless that was all just a clever front. Who knows? Is it out here? It is out here, so it's not far to go. Yeah, the Bridge Alliance seem... I thought they were going to be the force of good in this world, of science, of seeking knowledge through experiment... Well, they have sought knowledge through experimentation. Unfortunately, the experimentation was on the poor natives. I'm going to regret this, aren't I?
Don't hesitate.
What have you got, Fred? Absolutely... Oh, Talemi war armor. Is that any good for Petrus? Am I on Petrus there? I'm on Petrus. Nope, thank you very much. That's all we need to know.
May the enlightened always keep...
Yeah, I thought the Bridge Alliance were going to be like the more reasonable of the two outfits. But I don't think that's the case. Is there an actual force for good among the continental powers? No. I don't think there is. I thought originally that the congregation would be fairly neutral in it, but I mean they've all been about money grabbing and slavery, haven't they? All the quests where they've had people opening up mines and chopping down trees and destroying everything that they possibly could of the natives' land, and forced prostitution and things like that. Corrupt guards. Well, not necessarily that the guards are... Well, I don't know. Are the guards part of the merchant congregation? There's certainly something to do with it. Am I going the wrong way here? No? No, I should be able to get around. And there should be... Ah, there we go. The main street. Yeah, so they're all bad. They're all really bad. But these beast attacks... I mean, it was beast attacks that wiped out... What was the name of that? It wasn't Caractus, whatever he was called. That wise native healer who was supposed to be helping Constantine. The beast attacks wiped out him and all the soldiers. And Constantine was the only survivor, which leads me to the conclusion that Constantine is the bad guy. He survived, and he's behind the beast attacks because we've got more beast attacks here. You decided to play World of Tanks the other day and got destroyed every game you played. You've kind of just given up now. I did something similar.
Here. We're sustaining terrible attacks. The animals appear to be crazy. They already killed several of my soldiers.
We're actually here to help you.
Are you the backup? We were starting to lose hope. I must admit that I was praying for more soldiers, but any help is welcome. We're under attack every night, and we've already lost a lot of men.
And by night?
At this rate, we won't survive another night.
Don't worry. We will do everything in our power to make sure that you do.
You still have some time to prepare before these beasts attack again. Or we could wait together until nightfall.
Let's wait. T.Y. Bigham's, is this game any fun? It is, actually. but it's a slow start. I found the first 6 hours pretty steady, and after that, I got to the point where I was starting to unlock pretty exciting combat skills. Whatever build you take, you start off with no good skills. But by the time you've unlocked a few, whether it be magic, melee, or guns and traps and bombs, then it starts to get good. Excuse me. So yeah, it's like a slow burn. It's one you have to put some time into. It's got lots of little failings, but the stories, it's kind of gripped me to just the point where I just really want to know what happens at the end. I wouldn't say the story's amazing, but it keeps you wanting to know what's going to happen next. So I've quite enjoyed it, I've got to say.
All right.
Let's just wait here. What's a VIP on Twitch? Oh, we've got a fight coming in. A big fight coming in. Let's use a potion that I've not used before. Let's go for... we've got a swiftness potion. I don't use many of these. Wow! Can they not get through the barriers? Well, okay then. Okay. I guess those barriers are highly effective in doing their job, right? Hang on, can I chop that guy up? I don't know that it was supposed to work quite like that, but I'm not complaining. Sorry, I'll get onto the VIP thing in a minute. There's more coming. Here they come again. No, wait, let me... What the hell? Did that actually jump on top of... I think that jumped on top of Ciora. One's through the barrier. Oh, seeing these... This is where this sword is too... Oh, I've got this sword. I've got this one. This might be faster. Hang on. I'm just going to chuck a bomb in there. Big poison bomb. I don't like those things with those big whippy tails. Ow. Ow. Swing. Okay, what have we got? We've got one. Whoa, what's he doing flying up there? What we're going to do here. Did I level up in the middle of that? Have a poison bomb on you. I think I should... hang on, just going to get some space and quickly heal up. I saw what you were trying there. I saw what you were trying. Another one down. That was an intense bit of fighting there. Oh god, there's more. Hang on. Have I got the Fury Potion? Am I going to get enough Fury to do this? Hang on. Swing away. That's a pretty sweet... That is a pretty sweet pile of poison over there. Keep it going. Keep it going. This is some of the best combat I think I've had. It's the most chaotic. It's the most fun. Right, we've got full fury. Is that it? I think we did that. So that was a pretty good fight. Okay, so let's go. Let's go. What were we talking about? I leveled up.
What would have happened had you not helped us? My troops and I owe you a hearty drink.
Don't you forget it. I'll take that drink. Smegly, what is a VIP on Twitch and what can they do? A VIP is someone that the channel has recognised as being a valid contributor or just someone they appreciate. And I think it gives them the benefits and rank of a subscriber without actually being a subscriber. I think so. It's been a while since I actually looked at that. But it's just a way of saying... the streamer can say, look, thanks for your support or thanks for your contribution over the time. Whether it, well, for whatever reason. Oh, there's some things over there dead? Or are these dead from... Right, that wasn't our doing, was it? That was... They died from previous attacks. I think they're just there for show. Sweet, we've got an attribute point. That means... Right, I've got skill points now. I can't spend them yet because these all require 2. But it looks like we're going to have some magic ability at some point. Unless I go down traps. I could go down traps again. I didn't like traps very much. But we could go down traps and head for grenades. But attributes, that's another matter. This is where, if I give it... Oh, I can put my big sword on here. Let's go for this. Max strength. Actually, that gives me... That's all melee attacks get that bonus. What about... all firearms? Oh! Increases the power of all firearms and alchemical preparations. If I was relying on those oils on my blade... I didn't realise it did that as well. Well, I'm going to try out this big new weapon when I get back to my stash. And if I don't like it, I will respec into full guns.
Thanks for your help. You are an extraordinary fighter. If it weren't for you, the outpost would have undoubtedly fallen tonight.
If these attacks are always this violent, even with our support, it won't hold much longer. We must uncover the origin of these attacks.
I've thought about it, and I sent a few men 2 days ago in the hope that they would find out where the attacks came from. And first and foremost, why they are attacking.
Those men are dead.
But I haven't heard from them since. I'm afraid I might have sent them to their
Yeah,
death.
I
Could you
suspect
at least
so.
tell me which way they went? I might be able to track them.
They followed a trail going north of a place the natives call the Woods of Lightning.
Thank you, officer.
That doesn't sound
I will
good.
do everything in my power to find them. Until then, try to hold on.
You be careful. Goodbye.
The Woods of Lightning. I hope you didn't really value those men too highly. I'm pretty sure they won't still be alive. Okay, so we're going to travel. We're going to go through the camp. And I'm going to get that big two-handed sword thing out, which I've been wanting to use for ages. Find the scouts. Oh, you mentioned World of Tanks, Smegly. Yeah, I played it a couple of games the other day and massively regretted it. Uninstalled it straight away afterwards. That's the one. The Grand Saber of the Far East. Let's take that. Because this looks so good. I hope this is as good as it looks. So let's swap. Hiking Vinbar's sword was okay. It was just okay. But this is what I want. Let's try it. Whoosh. Switch. Doesn't that look nice? Ah, ha, ha, okay. Let's give this a go. Let's give this a go. I'm so hyped for this one. Big two-handed swords give you flashbacks to Skyrim. I never finished Skyrim. It's a job I have to get around to doing and playing again sometime. All the way from the start. Yep, that is the right way. Looks like a giant katana. Yeah, this is what we were talking about yesterday. We were trying to find the right name for it because I don't think a two-handed katana is a thing, but I don't know what the correct term for one of these weapons is, or even if they existed. It looks a bit like what the elves were swinging around in Lord of the Rings, the Two Towers, doesn't it? A little bit. Is that? Hits for 1,000, so. That's quite good. It's a shame I can't upgrade it. It's a very Japanese-styled weapon. It's got that oriental look about it, hasn't it? I do like it. The only way to deal with...
If we want to follow the tracks of those soldiers, my child, I think we should go to the northeast.
I'm going to the northeast, thank you, Petrus. Thank you for your input. It's like saying, oh, by the way, I think if we want to follow the tracks of those soldiers, we should go the way you've already chosen to go. Just a little bit of advice, but you should go the way you've already gone. Yes, that's very, very helpful. I hate these things. There's a load sitting up a tree. They're normally sat up a tree waiting for you in ambush. There they all are, look. Whomp. Yeah, you were saying about dealing with the power creep and Russian bias in World of Tanks and the best ways to play the overpowered tanks. I think if I were to ever play it again, all I would do is play it in a real chilled out manner. I'd pick a tank destroyer with a dirty great big gun, and I'd just camp at the back. Just sit at the back in the bushes, drive 10 metres from the start line, and sit there with a coffee and a sandwich, and just really not give a stuff, and just occasionally shoot something with a big gun. That's what I would do. And I don't care how much crap I got for it. I think that would be the way I would enjoy the game, especially with the snacks. The snacks are important there. The katana was actually a secondary weapon for samurai. Spears and other polearms were the primaries. Big, longer reach weapons, you mean? Can I? Oh, it's a fight. Let's see what it does. Ooh, that didn't quite. Let's do a quick poison bomb in there because it's a damn mess. Bang! I've got this shockwave attack now. It's supposed to stun things, but I don't really know what it does. I think this might be more effective against people, you know. I mean, it looks good. It does look good. And having the melee, having all that strength as attributes, it does boost the damage of my regular two-handed swords as well, so... Well, this guy's not dead.
This man will die if we don't do something about it.
Yes, he will. Let's give him a... Well, hang on, he can wait. He can wait a minute. Let's get this. Where'd I get a key from? I don't have the key to open it. Give him a health... Put him out of his misery. I don't think that's the right answer.
What? What happened? You saved me. Thank you. I'd be dead if it weren't for you.
Your officer sent us. He told us that you were looking for the origin of these attacks.
And we found it. We followed the beast's trail and it led us to a large glade east of here. You'll find raised stones there. The ones which are worshipped by the islanders. There was a creature there. A beast so large and so ferocious. I've never seen anything like it. That's what must have been attracting the animals. We wanted to kill it, but it prevailed. All my comrades fell in battle against it.
Well, that was stupid, wasn't it?
I fled. I had to inform the lieutenant.
And you were right. Don't worry, we'll take care of it now.
We took some notes and we drew a map as we progressed. It may be of use to you. Everything is in that chest over there. Here, take the key.
Give me the good stuff. I should have put him out of his misery. That's a bit grim. We're here to rescue you. Just bite this dagger. Scout's notes and a tracker's map. Investigating the beast's tracks led us to the area surrounding Vedlug. The heretics who lived there must have sent them to attack us. We were wrong. The beast did not come from the village. We found more tracks much further, going towards the heart of the island. The trail leads further to the east, where there are more creatures and we can hear loud cries. This must be the source of the attacks. We saw a gigantic creature. It's calling the other beasts and sending them towards us. It's a genuine demon. We will attempt to neutralize it. Bad idea. Very bad idea. Level 34. Okay, that's pretty cool. Next time we go through the camp, I'll have a look at the merchant and see what's the biggest gun and the biggest sword and everything else I can buy. I don't know if the blacksmith in New Serene might ever get anything new. I don't think he really upgrades his weapons. Video games always have problems with proper nomenclature for weapons. Some of what they call sabers here look more like gross messer Krieg messers, for example. I've never heard that term. What are they? Like, long or war? What's messer mean? Is Krieg means war and gross means big or long, does it? Oh, I see a pile of beasties down there. We'll go with the regular two-handed sword. I don't think I can avoid these or stealth attack them.